what research has found in the intervening years is that teenagers, starting in middle and through high school, tend to have melatonin levels that peak later in the morning than younger kids or people my age, which means that their deepest and most productive sleep is in those later hours of the morning, like 5, 6 a.m., when most of our students are getting up to go to school. So they're missing out on the best sleep, which is ultimately hurting their health. Obviously, the cons are that it's going to increase traffic in the rush hour in the morning and in the afternoon. It's going to be harder for both teachers and students to get to school. There's a higher cost because we have to purchase more school buses. It ended up costing us $4.9 million. That is very reasonable. A few years ago, we were looking at this. The cost estimates were closer to $50 million. Comes at a time where we're having to do lots of cuts. Teacher salaries remain some of the lowest in the region. In the coming years, we're going to have to look at cutting programs. But this school board and I did believe that it was the right thing to do for student health. That students will probably get about half an hour extra sleep in the morning. They stay up later, potentially, but again, science has shown that the better, deeper sleep comes in those later morning hours. And I think studies have shown that students feel more refreshed when they start school later. They have fewer car accidents when they start school later. Well, we aren't just going to make this change and assume that everything's going to be fine. We're actually going to be partnering with Children's National Medical Center to do a sleep study on our students. Her constituents out in Sully District face some of the most horrendous traffic, in terms of getting into D.C. for work, in terms of just getting around the county. And so I think her constituency has persistently largely opposed this. Whereas people like for example, in the Langley Pyramid, where bus routes start at 5:45 in the morning to get kids from the border of Loudoun County all the way into Langley and McElveen, they definitely see a benefit into giving kids extra sleep time. So part of it is where she is in the county. Part of it is financial, of course. All of us don't like to spend money if we don't have to. But those are some of the various reasons.